For our film assignment, we chose the film American Beauty. The main character, Lester Berman, is a well-paid suburban husband and father. Discontented with his dull, stagnant existence, Lester decided to revamp his lifestyle and turn into a pot-smoking, reckless teenager.
Lester Burnham's psychological disorders are depression, passive-aggressive personality disorder, and sexual dysfunction.
What we believe that his diagnosis actually would be was repressed sexual urges. Repressed sexual urges exist with depression, ignoring one's sexual urges, suppressing one's feelings when one is sexually aroused, and putting on a mask of happiness when he or she is in feelings of guilt, shame, and sometimes depression.
The treatment plan for repressed sexual urges was to seek professional help and communicate feelings to his wife.
Depression is seen throughout the movie in a presence of sadness or emptiness or in an irritable mood. Lester's first words in the film are a dreary-sounding voiceover saying, "This is my boring life."
The movie portrayed repressed sexual urges because he ignored his sexual urges and suppressed his feelings when he was sexually aroused, and he avoided socializing with members of the opposite sex, his wife.
Passive-aggressive personality disorder is portrayed throughout the movie when he is bitter, hostile, intentionally delaying or making mistakes with dealing with other people's requests, being cynical, pessimistic, or frequently complaining about being underappreciated or deceived.
The educational value was not very good because it doesn't mention any psychological disorder, and it's sarcastic and humorous, and it manipulates the disorders and uses them to desired advantage.
We thought this was in a more of a middle note when it came to seriousness and humor because it has some serious points, which is like when he throws the plate at the wall, or has some light points when Lester says, "Come and get it then," in somewhat a humorous fashion.
We thought some values learned would be it's a cliche, strives to be the best, American dream, have an expensive car, big house, perfect family, and his wife wants to work her way to the top of real estate. We learned that prioritizing these material objects are not significant and they will distract you from placing more importance on family relations.
Here are some scenes from the movie that provided insight into the disorders. We thought the film was entertaining because it's serious, but it's also humorous, and it kept us engaged. And the passive-aggressive and sarcastic expression are more into today's modern youth of the culture.
We would recommend the film to others because it's an example of the possible repercussions of placing too much importance on material objects rather than family and social interactions. A different film recommendation would be Shutter Island, which is Leonardo DiCaprio's character Andrew Lattis, or Teddy Daniels in the film Shutter Island, is in fact a crazy person. Leo's conscious character, Teddy, believes he is a federal marshal, and together with the help of his partner Chuck, is in search of a missing patient named Rachel Solano. However, in reality, Teddy is Andrew Lattis, aka Patient 67, and Chuck, his partner, is Andrew's primary therapist, aka the missing Dr. Sheehan.
And thank you, and that's the end of our presentation.